But you know, Trundle is actually not that tanky. His strength is the passive and the regen from ult. That's Trundle passive. He gains health when somebody dies. 3%. 3%, 1.8 to 5% max health of the guy who dies next to you, you heal. So for example, you smite a dragon, you get like 200, 300 health. Up to like 500 even. The problem is, I'm pretty sure there is... Look at the healing. Look at the healing, guys. Look at the healing, look at the healing. Look at the healing. Nice! -o! Zero healing? No. What do you mean? I healed so much in that fight. My ult. Like, you couldn't see this because I was... you little... I was just under a lot of pressure from you know, a lot of damage on me. There was the R, it was the smite as well. Smite heals me so much because of my passive. I explained the passive earlier, right? When an enemy dies near Trundle, it shows 4.2% of the health from the maximum health from the thing that died. So that the smite on the dragon healed me a lot because I killed the dragon. Yo, I might have no eyebrows, but you gotta like and subscribe to the video. See you. Okay, I wanted to try Trundle, but I don't want to just blind pick Trundle. I did want to see low lytics Trundle win rate in the jungle against certain champions. I think Trundle used to be also picked into Vi. Trundle jungle wins against Viego and wins against Vi, and then loses to everything else. What about what did I say? Skarner. There's no... It loses to Skarner? Really? I could try playing it into Viego, I guess, but I feel like your clear is so much worse than Viego's. So I don't know if it's a good idea, because you're gonna fall behind, like... I mean, is this a game where I could try to opt into Trundle, guys? Into Vi and into Vel'Koz? Like, Pilar is actually good into Vel'Koz. I'm gonna try. It's just Trundle wins versus Gwen. That's because Gwen has to all in and Trundle is very happy if she wants to all in. The problem with picking Trundle early is that this is a champion you wanna pick the later the better. The later the better, because if you get him into tanks, if you get him into champions that don't have dashes, his Pilar is so much stronger. But if you, let's say, play Skarner into, I don't know, Lee Sin, Skarner into... I mean, okay, Skarner into Yone, not good. Skarner into Jhin, not good. Skarner into Vel'Koz, it's good. Skarner into Vi, decent. Why is it not good into Jhin, even though he has no dashes? Because Jhin always goes Swifties, and your Pilar basically does nothing, / Jhin is very safe. Decent into Naut, though. Now look at the trick, chat. You take Q, not E, so you can clear quicker, okay? You don't take your E, you take your Q, because your Q is completely... Your E is completely useless till you exit the jungle. So you actually do this. That makes you quicker. And now the question is Vi here? Yeah, I think she is here, guys. I want to keep on fighting. Should be dead here. The Pilar is juicy, so he has to push. I think he was playing Sona to push with him. Oh my god! What the heck? No way! I pressed on Tiamat! How is it possible? Oh no, that's not good. Sorry chat, but with my disappearance from LAC and my decreasing viewer count, I have to save up money for the future. So I cannot spend my gold recklessly. I need to save it up. Okay, I'll go Strikebreaker. Because I want to test, basically. 1 for 1, not worth. He didn't get the camp before he died. Normally, the reason why you hover a lane is to make sure that they push out and then they base or they leave. So they are safe after you are gone. Of course, in my case, my bot lane died right after I left. Okay, so the whole point of the buffs... When Trundle used to be a jungler, you used to max E second for the CC and the crowd control. But I could try maxing W. Well, it is a solo queue game. And also, I just think it's better for clear. You know, the thing about Trundle competitively is that normally when you play Trundle, you often get kills, right? Because you are so strong, so OP in 1-1, blah blah. But I feel like when you play Trundle not competitively, or rather competitively, it's so difficult to get any kills on this champ. It's so hard. Because nobody fights you in competitive, you know. Everybody respects you. And then you are basically scaling with a no champion that doesn't really have a dash. But you have to be melee range. But you know, Trundle is actually not that tanky. His shanked is the passive and the regen from ult. But Trundle itself is not that tanky. You can easily die on Trundle, like very quickly. That's Trundle passive. He gains health when somebody dies. 3%. 3%, 1.8 to 5% max health of the guy who dies next to you, you heal. So for example, you smite a dragon, you get like 200, 300 health. Up to like 500 even. Not sure how good this is. I don't, because now this is right behind us and he's gonna hex flash over this wall. Yeah, so the thing about Trundle is that most of the champs can easily one-shot you. And if you get one-shot, you can't benefit from... like, you can't benefit from the passive and the healing, right? I don't think Azir is gonna mind if I get this wave, guys. Cancel his ult. As soon as 1 minute is under tower, he's gonna die. Oh, I got assist because of the pillar. That's huge. What about being theory on Trundle? Like what? But the thing is that like... Did you just... What the fuck? Huh? Did you just save them? What was that? I think it's a rando in Omen against these champs. Okay, I mean this game was a long queue and I think my team is just worse. So I think I'm I mean actually I have decent soul laners, but my bot lane is, I mean one of them is playing Sona and is 0-4 and one of them is off-roll and is 0-4. And playing with Sona. I was thinking on Trundle you could play Green Smite. Because when you can hit, you hit. And I think the brushes don't actually give you that much. So if you go Green Smite, there's less likely you get one shot. If you don't get one shot, you can actually do damage. That is juicy, no? Oh! I feel like the pillars are going hard in this game. That's gonna give us more healing. The problem is, I'm pretty sure there is Look at the healing. Look at the healing, guys. Look at the healing, look at the healing. Look at the healing. Nice! -oo! Huge. I think they fucked up. I fucked up. If I would go on me there in the pit, I'd be mega dead. And I would not even be able to smite the dragon. Because he could ult me. So that's huge. Zero healing. No. What do you mean? I healed so much in that fight. My ult. Like you couldn't see this because I was... you little... I was just under a lot of pressure from you know, a lot of damage on me. There was the R, it was the smite as well. Smite heals me so much because of my passive. I explained the passive earlier, right? When an enemy dies near Trundle, it shows 4.2% of the health from the maximum health from the thing that died. So that the smite on the dragon healed me a lot because I killed the dragon. Yeah, don't play the carry, it's not useful. I don't see why. He has the flash, I think. Wow, that hook was crazy. Actually crazy hook. Like I did not... I mean, I kinda was aware of it, but... I was aware of it, but I did not think that they would be full HP and that strong. Okay, we need to base. So I have no mana, I should have just based. My bad there. It was bad time to retake. Velko's top is so useless. I mean, he's not a he's also playing the tank Velko's build. I don't think this build is OP on every single mage, by the way. I mean, okay, it makes him hard to kill though. I think he just didn't participate in the fight, that's all. I think he's not that weak. Now I'm gonna be maxing out Pilar, which feels so good because this ability is actually really OP against no dash melee champion. I don't like this for Atakan. I think they're gonna do Atakan as the problem. I think they're gonna do Atakan, and then worst case, and they might even kill our Jax after. Like, can we blue eye? Yeah. I mean, this is somewhat obvious, right? It's just... I'm gonna take over Dark Stack on here. Huge! I will help you, Sona. You are a buddy, so I can help you. Okay, I'm gonna base here. Base and play bot side. I don't want this tower. I just want to keep on snowballing the dragons so that we can heal more, but also so they are not a soul point. And then we have 6 grabs. If they make a mistake, we can actually like mega push later on. I am strong, chat. The only thing is, I don't really know what to build at this point in the game. I think we have to just full on opt into tank, maybe Frozen Heart even. This champ is only useful when he's a tank. I think like Blade of Rune King, Hullbreaker, all of these items are mega fake when you're jungle. Velkos has no flash, Pillar is dead. I'm trying to ult her, but I just can't. Okay. Okay. Oh, not okay. Not okay. Oh no. Oh my god, we survived that? They were so... I mean, I guess they are not going now, so maybe it's fine. I tried to peel the Sona. She is not dying here. I don't peel her now. Yeah, I need Pillar. I really. Okay, I don't know what to tell you, but that was just fucking grief. What the fuck?! To SQ to me or no? Okay. Now I can smite because I'm gonna heal a bit and... I know what can I do. Maybe I should just give... Like I could try to steal, but the problem is my champ is melee and Yone is full HP. Is Ezreal ult coming or did it come already?
Wolf's Pits 11 yaps, look at that.
My god, I am just the best player in the fucking world, man! Holy! Do you remember when I said I don't want to smite? Because I want to have smite for Baron. I wonder if this is the same thing that Vi thought when she smited away my Grump. I wonder if he actually had smite or not. I think he probably did. But he just got like stressed or something. Mega 1v9 game. Mega 1v9. Time to troll. I think the item I just bought is actually not bad. Or am I completely griefing? I was thinking about buying Overload Bloodmail. I feel like Overload Bloodmail is too expensive on Summoner's Rift. I think Overload Bloodmail should be minimum, and I mean minimum, 200 gold cheaper. And I think the Overload Bloodmail as an item would actually be really good. But I think that the fact that this is so expensive... I hate this guy so much. I mean, I really don't like this guy. Why are we going in? Oh, we are still going in? Why though? Now we go in because the Trundle is here. Now we do Drake. Yeah, I mean, I think Overlord's Bloodmail is really good on Mundo. I feel like it should be really good on Trundle too, because you have so much health. But it's just so expensive that you wanna buy it. The problem was that I was not in front, you know. I think if I'm in front, they can't really kill me that easily. I'm blocking the hook. I'm not actually out attack, I'm just blocking the hook. I'm juking every Q. I'm such a chat in this game, it's absolutely. And you see, after games like that, when you feel so OP, mega 1v9 game, you pick Trundle in competitive, then you get no kills, nobody is fighting you, you get one shot every fight because, you know, if people don't fight you, how can you get tanky, right? You need like these items really badly. And then like the games are so difficult in competitive with this champ. But this game I was so 1v9.